So, Fabulous music and voice. This is Maggie Reilly. It's on the phone. Hi, Maggie.
Hi there, how are you?
It's a great pleasure for me to interview a great artist like you, and we thank you for your kindness.
Thank you very much.
How are you? How is the weather in Glasgow?
The weather is actually beautiful here. I've been away and I came back yesterday, and it's been very, very sunny all day today. It's lovely. Unusual.
In Italy is better. you know.
Yeah, you have sun all the time.
I hope for Saturday.
Very much, yeah. I hope you do have sun. Would be nice.
You are famous to have sung Moonlight Shadow, Foreign Affair, but these are not the only successes. I remember Family Man, To France, Midnight Sun, Star-Crossed. So, which is the best song or album for you, if you think?
From way back then, in the 80s, you mean? Or
in your career?
In my career? Well, I think in my career, my favourite album was my first solo one, which was Echoes, because it was the first one that I had written all by myself and things like that. So obviously that has a really good place in my heart. But I don't know. I mean, I have no particular favourites with Mike because everyone had good songs, you know. So I enjoyed all of them for different reasons. I mean, Crisis was a particularly nice one, but all of them had fantastic songs on. So you know,
naturally,
I had lots of songs as well.
You are a big artist, one of the most important for the 80s music. What do you expect from the Italian public now?
Well, I never expect anything. I've done this so many years, I know never to expect, because sometimes you go somewhere where you don't think many people will know your music, and it turns out to be like lots of people that you didn't expect, and it's fantastic. And other times you go somewhere and you think, well, everybody will know this, and they only know maybe one or two songs. So I would say never expect anything, just hope that everyone has a fantastic time and enjoys the evening of the performance.
Nick Mason, David Gilmour, Jean-Jacques Brunel, who is more important in your life, artistic life?
Of all of those people? Well, I don't know. They all had their moments. I mean, they're all fantastic musicians and great to play with. But Jack Bruce, I think, was one of my favourites because I had been a huge fan when I was younger. And so to be asked to sing with him on an album was quite a fantastic thing. It was something when I was growing up I would never have imagined.
One in particular?
A song called Ships in the Night I did with Jack. Are you meaning a particular song with Mike?
No, particular person.
A particular person. There isn't a particular favourite because they all do different things and they're all fantastic. Dave Gilmour is a magnificent guitarist and is just stunning to work with. J.J. Brunel is just, I was friends with him for a long time, and the Stranglers were a fantastic band. I just loved them for many, many reasons. Jack Bruce, as I say, was a hero of mine as I was growing up. Everyone I've worked with, it's been an absolute pleasure to work with. It's always been exciting, and particularly if it's someone whose music you like very much, you know, it's just, to be asked to perform with them is fantastic. I love working with other people.
But I know you have a particular friend, Stuart McKillop. In your last, in your last album, Looking Back and Moving Forward, is correct?
That's correct.
Stuart writes many songs.
Well, Stuart and I have written together for many years. We were in a band many years ago called Cado Bell, and that was where we first started working together. And then we worked together during the period I worked with Mike, because we were writing and doing albums as my sort of project. And then when I started doing solo albums, Stuart and I have collaborated on every album I've done. There has been some songs that we've collaborated on together. So yes, he's been someone who's been around maybe 30 years or more.
You know him for a long time.
A very long time. Longer than anybody else at the moment, yes.
Since?
Since 1971, I think.
Beautiful.
I think way back. Yeah, I mean, it's like we've known each other more than half our lives. It's bizarre, you know.
He's a special friend, a very special friend, I know.
Yeah, and we've worked together all that time, so yes, he is.
Okay, if you want to tell us about your last album.
Oh, Looking Back, Moving Forward. Well, the idea behind that was do some new versions of some old songs, from various points in my career, some from the Cado Bell days, some my Mike Oldfield days, some from my various solo albums, and then at the moment Stuart and I are writing a musical, and so we put in a couple of the things that we'd written for that project, Lilith, things like that, and we put in some songs that we'd written that we thought were uplifting and positive sort of summary songs, like Lovely Day, things like that. I think it's a very up album, you know, it's good sunny day kind of thing.
It's a sort of flashback.
Well, it's a sort of flashback, but not in just sort of taking the songs off the previous albums and just sticking them all together. We've rearranged them, re-recorded them with different instruments and new players. So it's kind of given them a different aspect to when they were first recorded, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's all for now. Thank you very much to Maggie, and I salute you with a lot of love.
Thank you very much. I hope we meet next weekend when we get out there.
You sang in Piacenza and Gallipoli, you know?
That's right, yeah. I'm looking forward to it very much.
Okay, see you there, and many kisses for you.
Fantastic, and the same back to you.
Ciao Maggie, hi.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.